Hello, welcome back.
Welcome
It's
back.
just prior to round 4. I'm Kira, and I'm joined by the lovely Sahir today. How are you?
Fantastic.
We've never done commentary before.
I know, I'm so excited.
This is amazing.
It's happening.
It is prep for, I feel, for Highlander Worlds,
Yep.
which is coming up sooner than you realize. Highlander Worlds is going to be held at Coburg Town Hall. April 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, I believe, are the dates as well.
2 weeks.
So hopefully you guys are all getting ready and are super, super excited for that event coming up. I know I am. There's trios as well as individuals.
It's so exciting. It's so exciting. I've had to give up my team to commentate, but we're practicing commentating. People practicing for the tournament. Everyone's getting ready. It's going to be exciting times.
We have got some fantastic 3-0 players down on the table, ready to go. And we will take you down there. Now, we've got on the top Raymond Wang on Grixis, and on the bottom, Violet on Mardu.
Love seeing Violet play. Always
Violet's
love
decks are just so good. She can build decks like nobody's business. I have had her build a variety of decks for me. I have had her build like Boros tokens, Boros aggro, initiative.
It must be nice. Every time I message Vi, she's like, refer to my deck doctor and pay me $5. It must be nice. She just doesn't talk to me.
Oh, no, don't worry. I am also paying her to do this. I am also very much paying her
I mean,
to
how
do
amazing
this.
she is. You should be paying to get.
Oh,
That's
100%.
right.
Oh my gosh. Like, there was at one point, I was like, can you build me these 5 decks? And she was like, sure, it'll be $20. And I was like,
That's
I'm
amazing.
going to give you like a bit more than
Yeah,
that because it is worth more. She's brilliant. And I'm always so excited to see her play because she knows her lines so well. And because she's built these decks from usually the ground up, maybe a little bit of a skeleton and a little bit of an outline, but because she knows them front to back, she can play them like nobody's business.
Yep.
I don't know if you remember at the event to end all events, the Lotus event, the mono white weenies deck that she was
With
playing
the budget restriction on it.
was insane.
Yeah.
And she was able to play to such an extreme degree. It was so unbelievably impressive.
Okay, so we started this game. The Grixis players led on Scalding Tone into Preordain, and then we got Thoughtseize. So you can see all the cards, which is excellent.
I love looking at cards. It's a Corey Steelcutter, a Murktide Regent, a Brazen Borrower, and a Douthie Voidwalker.
Well, we have no idea what's in Vi's hand, so no idea what they'll take. But I imagine probably Delphi Voidwalker. Yeah,
Take the Voidwalker. Douthie Voidwalker to me has seemed like an incredibly strong card, an incredibly difficult one because so many strategies in Highlander seem to rely on the graveyard. And it becomes a little bit difficult. Do you expend a resource to deal with a Douthie Voidwalker that maybe you actually want to save later for an op agent or for a Murktide Regent?
Yep. Or do you just ignore it and hope it doesn't punish you?
Yeah.
But it always does.
That's always the issue.
Can we get a look at Vi's list here? I want to see what's
Oh,
some sweet
yes.
stuff she's
Let's
playing.
pull that up. What do you think we're gonna see on sight unseen?
Orcish Bowmaster.
I'm gonna say Arabella.
Ooh,
I bet there's an Arabella. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Let's do it.
No! I'm a liar.
Animate Dead. Carnage Interpreter. Chrome Mox. Yeah, so many. I think Chrome Mox is criminally underplayed in this format.
Yeah. Deadpool, DRC,
Just a bunch of good
Inti,
aggressive stuff. Felia,
Evora.
Flage, Nox Diamonds.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This deck looks sweet.
Yeah.
This deck looks so sweet.
I think we got a Duress. Yeah.
That is a Duress. One of the older ones. It's like the guy looking at a crystal going, oh, what is this?
Like there's a Saga or something. I think this one came out. I'm not sure.
There have been so many printings of Duress.
Yeah.
This particular one, yeah. Where's the Saga? How cool. That is a Misty Rainforest despite the immense blur. And I believe that's a Watery Grave. Watery Grave.
Someone cast a World Enchantment and
It's an
reduced
elegant
pixels or
parlor.
something.
Yeah, spell of 780p. Spell of 780p. So it's a Thundering Falls for Raymond. There's an Elegant Parlor for Vi.
So this Murktide can be online next turn. We cast the Corey Steelcutter. I imagine we've drawn a 1-drop now. Fetching. Interesting.
This is now, what this really is I have been way too overconfident on my ability to identify cards.
So it's hard mode.
So now this is, this
Training.
is spell of difficulty increase.
I like that. And there's the one drop the Drew Ponder. That's great. Trigger this Chorus Steel Cutter. Get in for DOS damage.
Oh yeah, Corey Steel Cutter into Ponder. Gotta love it. Standard All-Star.
And that way we get an extra little buff on the Murktide if we want next turn. Exiling this Ponder. Alright, attacking for 2.
I always love seeing when they arena special debuff cards and like the arena debuff on Corey Steel Cutter says the crypt creature has haste and that's it.
Yeah, no trample. Yeah.
No trample, no +1/+1.
Yep. It's like my boy Vivi.
Yeah.
They did him so wrong.
Nerfed.
It's a tap ability. Unbelievable.
Oh, nerfed him.
Yeah.
What's so brief tangent?
Mm.
It's so interesting how they think of these things after the cards have been printed. And they go like, how do we fix it? Oh, like this.
And sometimes the cards get better even though they're great. The one that always comes to mind is the Pests artifacts. Haywire Mine.
Haywire, it sure
That became a 1/2 and you gained 3 life. Was that card not good enough?
Was it? Yeah, was it
that
not
card
good?
not good enough?
This is an interesting one. This is Anji's Ravager.
Murktide with Chorus Steel Cutter. Such a powerful combo.
Yeah.
Such a powerful combo. Dare I say the new Splinter Twin. To frustrate a lot of players out there. 2 card, blue and red cards, instant win. Alright. So we got a big old Murktide and a small old token.
Smaller. Trample Haste still a force to be reckoned with, but this Anji's Ravager.
Bounce it back with both.
Whenever it
Borrower.
attacks, discard your hand, then draw 3.
Alright, we're coming in for a lot of damage here.
This is going to be a
4.
huge swing.
4 damage, and then we've got the Murktide.
You get players. Thanks for round 2. So back to
Down to 11.
Round 2, back to TV. Thank you.
So Violet under a lot of pressure here.
So historically,
Yeah.
how does Mardu fare into an archetype like Grixis? Because Grixis is something that always seems to have all of the answers. And this feels like one of the answers, for sure.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think that it's kind of hard to tell because there's no like sort of solidified deck lists for Mardu. There's a bunch of good cards, and it's really difficult to actually work out what they're on. So like playing, for example, Mox Diamond, Chrome Mox, that's not usual for the Mardu
Yeah.
list. So I'm not quite sure whether they help by getting out faster or because their sources of card disadvantage. You're actually a little bit behind. But something like the One Ring is going to buy so many cards back. So yeah, it all depends on how the cards line up, I guess. But I kind of like Grixis' position here.
Because I think it's one of the questions: is it blue or is it
White? Well, at the risk of sounding redundant, I think that Underground Sea is the best card in the format.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
having access to that is probably a little bit better than Scrubland.
Yeah, Naya has always said that in the discussion of should duels be pointed,
Yeah.
she's always said like Underground
already
Sea
pointed.
is your 8th point.
Yep.
Like it's already pointed.
Yep.
That's why you only get 7.
Mm-hmm. So this One Ring buys a lot of time, which is good because now all this bullshit that's going to be done on the other side doesn't matter. You can just
Well, we've
F6
already
and close your eyes.
we've already passed and gone back to Vi.
Yep.
So unless we have a way
Jones
to ephemerate the One Ring and get protection again, this is Tersa Light Shatter +1 standard card.
What's the tally then? There's no way of knowing.
I don't know. I think it's close to
2 cards.
10. I think.
Oh wow.
Because I think
Sure.
between Quantum Riddler, Corey Steel Cutter, Tersa Light Shatter,
Yep.
stock up,
Mhm.
consult the star charts. I think we're pretty close to something like 10 cards, and we decided that we're not counting Surveils and Shocks as standard cards because the mana base is too easy.
Okay. Flash in this Brazen Borrower. Once again, there's a lot of damage on board.
Because that Murktide region's a 6/6 right now?
Mm-hmm.
6/6, and a Brazen Bar is a 3/1, so that's 9 flying across already. If
You can
you
also equip this Core Steel to one of the flyers.
re-equip your Corey Steelcutter, and you'll be pretty fine. Brainstorm.
Trigger Prowess. Not looking good for
Survive.
Violet fans. Violet fans
Yeah.
in shambles.
Yeah. Me. It's me.
Not biased at all. Oh, Unholy Hate. Trigger Core Steelcutter.
Trigger again.
It's a lot of shitters.
The beats start coming and they don't stop coming.
Mm.
We'll do a little bit of math, and Vi says that's definitely enough, especially with the
One ring?
One ring trigger.
Yes.
Do you find often in Highlander that people succumb to their own one ring triggers?
I think if you don't, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
What's the point of playing it if you don't go whole hog the whole time? That's the point, right?
That is the whole point.
I'm not playing it to draw one card every other turn.
It's true. It's true.
Okay, so we want to maybe have a little look-ski at their sideboards.
Have a little looky-loo.
Let's see.
What are the lucky cards that we've got over here?
Okay, so
Let's look at Vi's sideboard first.
okay, so like something like Ketramos might come in. It's a good like source of card
Mhm.
advantage. It's hard to kill.
Pyroblast, Red Blast seem pretty easy as well.
Magus could be decent.
I love a Blood Moon effect. It should be known.
Yeah, it's interesting. How many basics is Vi playing? So let's see. We got one mountain, which doesn't really help. No
One
planes,
swamp.
and one swamp.
All right.
Geez, this Magus is a risky card, but once again, similar to Kyle earlier, Vi is way better than I am, so they know
Yeah.
what they're doing, and I don't.
She's far more in tune with it. So
Yeah,
if she's put a Magus in the sideboard, it's because she knows that she can win through her own Magus, right?
doesn't need the planes.
Doesn't need to play. Oh,
Okay, it's looking-
Grixis sideboard. Blue Blast.
Yep.
Easy.
Mhm. I
Hydro
don't hate
Blast.
Toxic Deluge in these matchups. They play a lot
Yeah.
of shitters, a lot of little, Falliers and things to bounce with Fallier and stuff like that. So Toxic Deluge cleans all that up.
I'm also always a fan of Price of Progress. Neither of us will win this game, and that's my decision.
Yeah,
Price of Progress ending in a draw. Let's go to game 4. It's not best of 3. It's first to 2.
that's true. That's true. And we've also got
Massacre seems all right.
strategic
Depending.
betrayal might be decent.
Mhm.
You've got things like Flage in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to clean that up. Yeah, this is the thing with these sorts of decks. It's just so grindy. It was similar to the last matchup I watched with Ian, where there's just so many like good grindy 2-for-1 style cards that you can bring in, but your deck's filled with them already. So it's like very slight upgrades.
Yeah.
Things like Opposition Agent again. They might come in, they might not. They might do something, they might not. So it's hard to tell. Will they bring him in and will they be useful? Ian predicted that Cody wouldn't bring it in, and then we saw him bring it in,
And he's like, oh, well.
and it didn't do anything.
And it didn't- Now as well, do you have much of a philosophy on the idea of boarding for on the play versus on the draw?
Yeah, but it's very like basic.
Mhm.
Things like days, for example. Things that are like obviously better on the play versus the draw.
Yeah.
I'll adjust for that. And if there's a card, for example, that like Carpet of Flowers,
Yeah.
it's very difficult to beat that. So maybe I might not want Force in,
hmm
but maybe I need it because I
Yeah.
have no other answers.
Yeah.
And so I might adjust for that.
Fair enough.
Do you have much of a philosophy on
I'm
it?
terrible at sideboard.
Right.
I famously, I had a sideboard guide for a Highlander tournament that I played once. Read the wrong one during a match.
Just like a different match.
Yeah.
Is sideboard
Fully
guide.
boarded in the wrong cards. And because
I don't have any artifacts. I don't know why I'm bringing all these upgrades in, but
And so-
I know better than me.
and it was innocuous enough that I didn't pay too much attention, and I was really stressed, and I was like grateful to have a guide, and so I just fully read the guide,
Yep.
didn't pay attention, and then was going like, yeah, why am I playing Red Blast against a deck that doesn't play blue?
They must be sideboarding into blue cards. You don't know about it.
Yeah.
It'll pop up down the line.
I'm actually playing 60 chess.
Yeah.
I I think there is also sometimes a way to board where you're planning for what you expect your opponent to board against you, and so you board the opposite of that. Like in some of the standard, like kind of in some of the standard matchups, I'm a big fan of the Is It Lessons deck that turned into Spellamental's deck post board, and a lot of the philosophy going into a Lessons matchup is very different than the sideboarding against a Spellamental's deck.
Absolutely.
But you switch on them, and suddenly you have like 4 Eddymere Crabs, 4 Hearth Elementals, 4 Thunderflocks. They're like, wait.
Yeah.
You usually only have 4 creatures.
Yeah.
And then it's a lot more difficult to deal with.
I think it's a bit harder to do that in a format like Highlander, where all the cards are so powerful already. You're not going to trade your good cards for bad cards, and you don't have enough slots because the format's so wide.
Yeah.
But it is great when you get to do it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What is also your philosophy? Ooh, hang on. Standard card spotted. Sorry to derail. That's a Marauding Mako.
One more. +1.
+1. What is your philosophy as well? I hear this phrase uttered a lot, which is trading this for a point, which is the idea that your unpointed card gets countered by like a force of will, and you traded, your pointless card for a point.
Yeah.
What is your kind of philosophy in that exchange?
I think it's maybe maybe overhyped, that concept, because I think Force of Will, as powerful as it is, it's probably one of the weakest points because it's just a counterspell at the end of the day. So when you trade it for that, it's like you haven't really traded for a point per se, you traded for a counterspell. You more like traded for 2 cards, which is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, people aren't boarding out Force of Will and losing a point, or if they are boarding it out, they're not thinking that they're losing a point. They're like, this card's bad. So I think in that specific instance, it's not great. But if you're doing it against their Baraglyph or their Tameo or whatever, it's like, they paid premium price to put that in their deck. So I'm happy to do it. So I guess it depends on the point, whether it's just a value ubiquitous point versus actually something that the deck's constructed around, or if they paid multiple points for it. Once it's like 3 points, it doesn't matter,
Look, when you counterspell a Time Walk, you're like, thumbs up.
Yeah, exactly.
This is a good exchange. So we've, by his duress here, we saw an Unholy Heat, Inquisition of Kozilek, Baleful Strix, Moonshadow, Emperor of Bones. We've taken the Inquisition of Kozilek.
His Grixis decks are just so powerful. Every card is just
every card is good because blue cards are always good. Black has so many great attacking the hand and spells, and then you've got red for all your lightning bolts and your pyroglyphs. It truly seems like Grix is always going to be one of the de facto best decks.
Well, the black threats just can't be stopped. We point, and then they print Moonshadow, and then they print Super Shredder, and it's like you can't.
Wait, that's the same thing twice.
Yeah, exactly. I thought this was a singleton format.
Yeah. Well, what's the cards that are also other cards, right? So Baleful Strix hits the board.
That's a wonderful roadblock. Slow things down here.
Baleful Strix. There's no way to describe just how good this card is.
And it's been that way for 15
Forever.
years now. 15 years. It has just been one of the best cards in the
Artifact creature, so it's good for Delirium. It's flying Death Touch, so it blocks everything.
Destroys the whole board. Nothing gets around.
Draws a card when it enters. What can't she do? Look, dies to Bowmasters, sure.
+1 on your Tolarian Academy.
+1
on your Guy's Print.
I can't
Does it all.
even
Slice, dice.
She's perfect. There was
She's that big.
I am a staunch anti-AI person, but someone, posted a picture of a card that they missed the little watermark in the corner. That's this is AI. And it was Ember Strix, or it was some kind of Ember Strix. And it was the same thing, but it said, when it dies, draw a card. And it was artifact creature, bird, flying Death Touch. When Ember Strix dies, draw a card.
Yep.
And I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So there's that Ketchamoose you were talking about.
Yep. So, Quantum Riddler.
Warped Quantum Riddler.
So we've missed 2 lands here.
Hey, you know what?
Looking good.
How many...
Lucy Moosey's here. Lucy Pinder.
Yeah. At what point in a format like Highlander is it game over when you've missed X number of land drops?
It depends on the deck, right?
Yeah.
If you're playing something like Thoracle, you only need 3.
Yeah.
So I think a deck like Grixis, they need their lands. So it's getting pretty bad here. I'd say they got maybe 1 more turn. and then the door's shutting pretty quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, Vi just dies to her own one.
Again.
But I think Vi's very happy with this spot here.
She's like, let's do it again. Let's run this back.
Alrighty.
That feels like, is it a prismatic vista? It feels like not a land. If it's not immediately hitting the board, it feels like not a land.
Thought scale, what ourselves here?
So
You did cast the moon shadow first. I like that. Get the counters.
yeah.
Okay. So, thought scale. We're hoping to hit a fetch land. There's the draw.
Oh, and we
Bad
got
lands,
it.
That's fine. That's okay.
It was rough for a second because I did see for a second we milled 2 non-lands.
Yeah.
And I was about to say, like, if we don't get this, done.
Yeah, I think that was the last turn to draw a land. So it's still looking very bad, but at least we're in with a chance. We're in with a hope.
Yeah.
It's unholy heat looking miserable here. Doing absolutely donuts.
Indestructible.
Also, not a. Oh, it is a creature. It's not like the old gods.
Yeah.
It's a creature the whole time.
It is
It's
a
just
creature, it just
indestructible.
can't, it's not turned on. Ooh, Tassiger.
Is this a card draw off the moose for the exile? How that
It is
works?
only active during your turn, which is very, very annoying.
Okay. No, that's actually good. That's a good check on the card. So,
Yeah, one of the reasons why Ketramos is no longer as expensive as it used to be is that it only activates during your turn.
Yep. Lots of cards in Vi's hand here. Under not much pressure. I mean, there's much pressure on the battlefield now, but up until now there hasn't been much pressure.
Yeah.
So the sword's here, and we're looking good.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of the new cycle of creatures coming up in Strixhaven that just like have like swords stapled to it?
I think they're amazing.
They're
I think
so good.
excellent card design space. They're iconic. They're exciting for people, both casual and competitive. It's great. I think Strixhaven looks amazing. I'm really excited.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think I'm actually going to play pre-release. I haven't played one in a while, but I think I'm going to get out for it.
Is that a Faithless Looting?
Faithless Looting.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Draw 2, discard 2. What are we doing with this Faithless Looting? Just filling the bin with Flage?
Is Magmatic Sinkhole a delve spell as well?
It is, yeah.
Because you could potentially fill up to delve for a sinkhole, I suppose.
Yep.
I will. Please pause while I check to see if it's even in her deck.
A Detective Phoenix, a nice one to get out of the graveyard. Got Animate Dead in the list.
No,
Croxa is another one you can get
Quah,
back.
yeah.
Okay, so there's a few things here.
Croxa, Flage.
And I think you've just
Ghost
got
Vacuum.
Ivora and Inti
Yeah.
as other discard.
Yeah, very good.
The 1/2 with Menace,
Mhm.
Flameblade Adept, I think it is. So a bunch of yeah. Faithless Looting is such a beautiful card. It's so powerful. So underrated for a long time. Until it got banned in Modern. Now it's unbanned.
And Ghost Vacuum here going to help make this Ketramos a little bit more effective.
Mhm. Oh yeah, we've turned 2, 20, 24 plus cards to create a Howling.
Yeah.
We did that 30 years ago. What's
We've
going
already,
on here?
guys, we've already made
We've
Howling
done
Lands.
this.
We don't need another Howling Land. Everything is kicker or horse. We're still only on 3 lands for Grixis, though, and that does not seem great in this position.
Yeah, not being able to double spells really painful. Yeah, or effectively double spell.
Effectively double spell.
Yeah, like you cannot wholly hit one of your own things if you'd like. But that's not doing much.
Just for fun. Moonshadow is going to get in. We will slide down to 13.
So I think that's like counterspell, Molten Collapse, maybe Core Steel.
Maybe Core Steel Cutter.
Yeah.
The problem is the Core Steel Cutter does, you play it, you do nothing.
Yeah, we
And
don't have a
after your
second
turn, you
red
equip
source.
it.
That's missing a second red source is hurting.
Yeah.
So I guess Violet just has to get the game over with, right?
If she can move quick enough, if she can get enough cards into exile to start actually making this Ketramos a bit more impactful on the board.
Yep. Table 2.
Felia.
Oh, yeah, here we go. This is a way to finish the
There we
game.
go.
Excellent. There we go. Counterspell.
And we're just going to flicker the One Ring forever.
It's also, it resets Moon Shadow, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Sweet.
Resets the Moon Shadow. You can flicker your One Ring to give yourself protection from everything.
And it draws you a card with Ketchumos.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
What doesn't this Doge do?
This dog is great. Perfect puppers.
Probably one of the more powerful unpointed creatures at this point.
The puppers did get counterspelled.
Yes. We've drawn Dismember here.
Which is a
Surveil.
Surveil. Is that a Dismember on top though?
It is, I think so.
Woohoo!
Should get rid of this Tasiga, which is excellent.
We're gonna exile Oliphant.
Yeah.
Wowee!
So take 2 for the One Ring, 10. Alright.
There's a sign on the door. And that was
Yeah, being such a low life total, it's awkward. This Dismember, this Ketchumos, and the One Ring, we're taking a lot of life here. We need to turn this Ketchumos online ASAP. ASAP. So I guess that's kind of a nice out, is if you exile things in your opponent's turn,
yeah.
you're not going to pay the life and draw the card. So you can turn Ketchumos on, attack, get
Yeah.
your life back.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a little emergency clause.
Yeah.
in
Very
Ketchumos.
smart.
Ready, tap a red. Control of cast here.
Show us the card, Violet.
Too
It's
many
just
cards on
out
the
of
board,
reach.
so they can't see.
It's just a come on. Enlightened you?
Oh, we tapped red for it.
Nope, never mind.
Could have been a troll, cycle a troll. We got a swan.
Okay, yeah.
So I think we've cycled troll. And we've got Ketchumos online now, so we can get in that life, and we're feeling comfortable.
Hey, we're feeling a little bit better now.
So back at 13. There's a little bit of a delay on that thing.
On the life counter.
Okay, I feel much more comfortable here. Still have to deal with these creatures, but we know where that's Dismember. Right, draw 3.
1, 2, 3. Num. Well, that's something that historically, like Mardu decks struggle with card draw a little bit.
Yeah.
They don't have too many good ways other than kind of looting style effects where you have to give up something in order to get cards.
Yeah, and their card advantage often comes in the form of Flage, Croctor,
Yeah.
where it's like virtual card advantage, but actual raw cardboard in your hand. The One Ring does it.
Yeah.
And draw 3 cards, the greatest 3 words.
Deadpool!
Another standard card, it's another point.
It is not. Deadpool would be miserable if it was in standard.
Did you see they've done a retro border? Alt art now.
Have they?
Yeah, it looks.
Oh, how fun is that?
Yeah,
All right.
and there's a little like scissors cut mark along the text box,
Yeah.
so you can cut it out.
That's cool. I want that.
Yeah,
I want that now. That's fantastic.
and for the low,
Do you
low
have to make
price of
your-
$400 US, it can be
Yeah,
yours.
exactly. Do you have to make your opponent also cut out
Up there,
their
of
text
course.
box
Yeah,
out?
that's what it
Yeah.
says it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a kind of useless Tasiga.
Well,
one side,
okay, it's
and a
not
very
useless.
good- and a
It's
very
now,
good Tasiga.
it's now going to lose you a lot of life.
Is that Molten Collapse? No.
We have a 4th land finally, which is very good.
Still no second red source.
Ooh,
So, very awkward here.
it's unfortunate.
So we're hoping to lose a permanent in this attack so we can Molten Collapse and get the Ghost Vacuum as well.
Sure. I wonder as well if this is a moment where Vi says, okay,
Yeah, just in that box.
we're going to trade the Deadpool.
Okay, it feels a little better. So, I can't kill the Ketchumos though, so the Descend doesn't do that much. Oh.
Yeah.
So maybe we don't cast it anymore? Yeah, this has been such an awkward game for the Grixis deck. Just is not lined up at all.
Well, it's so interesting when this happens because oftentimes Grixis just feels like it always catches stride. It's got so many good cards. It's got card advantage. It's got counter spells.
Yep.
It's got everything that it could, generally possibly need.
Yeah.
Did we cast? Oh, we cast Emperor of Them. That's beautiful. And
So-
that was a dismember.
A Fatal Push.
Fatal push on
Mood Shadow.
the Moon Shadow. Very good.
And then Ghost Vacuum something against that. The Deadpool, lovely.
Yeah.
And
So you
we're like
can,
in range
you can
of popping it.
activate the Ghost Vacuum, pop it, get the Deadpool back.
Yep, and a 1/1 elephant.
Yeah. It's like a very small elephant.
Little baby thing. Alright, drawing out 4 cards.
Let's go.
I told you, don't play this card, draw 1 card every second turn.
Yeah.
You draw it until you activate it until you die.
Yeah.
Or your opponent dies.
I think that's the
Someone's
correct way
dying.
to play it.
Someone's dying.
Yeah. I think that is the correct way to do it. What fun is it to...
I love this card. I
Detective
love Detective
Phoenix.
Phoenix. So good.
I feel like it doesn't see a lot
We've
of
got a
play.
lightning bolt here. I draft it often in Vintage Cube and Power Cubes.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Has flying and haste.
It
How
also
beautiful.
gives flying and haste.
Yeah.
So you can
looked
cast
like-
something else, a Flage, for example, and do this.
Yeah.
And now that thing's coming in for a lot.
Yes, indeed.
And it works so well with your Oliphants or your Troll of Khazad-dûms
Mhm.
because they are 6+ on their own.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes. How good is that? Wow.
Alright, so that was turn 8 of this 13 set match.
Yeah. trading blows quite effectively. Now, game 3, the pivotal game 3, Grixis on the play. How do we feel?
It looks pretty brutal, that game.
Yeah.
Obviously, the mana didn't line up, but yeah, cards like Ketramos are just so hard to deal with when it hits. You're going to struggle to beat the One Ring. So we have these absolute haymakers from Violet, which I'm sure is why she's built the deck the way she has, to deal with the blue-black menace that's everywhere. I know Esper's on the rise, blue-black's always good, and Grixis is at the top of the meta. So having those 3 decks, obviously Esper can deal with Ketramos a little bit more, but in general, having access to Ketramos and the One Ring means you can keep up with all the Grixis threats and then deploy things like Deadpool. And I mean, Deadpool and Felia is so nice. That's awesome.
Deadpool Felia, flicker forever and ever. I will make sure that all of your creatures are going to bolt you every single turn. Does seem very, very nice.
Yeah.
Puppy Pool.
Puppy Ball.
Puppy Pool.
Yeah. So I think we're hoping for like early disruption from the Grixis deck here
Mm-hmm.
and then pressure.
Yeah.
But if we don't get that, I think the Mardu deck looks pretty favored in the long run.
Look, I just love a Vi deck.
Yeah.
I do just love a Vi deck. I think she plans and executes her deck's game plan very well.
Yeah.
Almost, I want to say 90% of the time.
Yes. She also like watches and engages with the format more than anyone
Yeah.
through her VFN series, which is awesome. You should
She
check
is
that out.
plugged in.
Yeah.
Absolutely plugged into the scene.
Yeah, she even sideboards faster than us.
Yeah.
That's how plugged in she is. She's already finished this next game. She's waiting for us to catch up.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we just want to put some early pressure out from the Grixis deck. What Goifs are we playing in the Grixis deck?
What Goifs have we got?
Yeah. The Barrow Goif.
Barrow Goif. Surely there's another Goif. Oh my gosh, I'm 0 for 2.
There's Pyro Goif as well.
And there's Pyro Goif.
Okay. So we want to try and interact and play an early Goif. Because we're missing Psychic Frog, we're missing Ragavan, we're missing Tamio.
Yeah.
All of those early hitters have been pointed out of existence from this deck. So we want like a Moon Shadow.
Indeed. Ooh, Mulligan from Raven?
Yes.
How important, like, I think the answer is obviously very, but how much more often do you think people take a mulligan on the draw over on the play?
Yeah, I guess you're under a bit more pressure to have something because you're behind, but you also got an extra resource, so that gives you like it buys you back out of margin. So I think it does play into people's decisions. I just think with Highlander, it's such a high-powered format, and there's so many synergy pieces. I think all these little like tips and tricks and value adds don't come up as much in this format.
Yeah.
Because you want to interact or you want to execute your gameplay. You don't just want value pieces back and forth.
Yeah.
It rarely comes up. This is actually one of those matchups where grinding will pop up. So
There's an Urza's Bauble in hand. It looks like Expressive Iteration, Tassigard, Brainstorm. From what I can see, I think only 2 lands.
that's fine with the brainstorm and the bauble. Just thinking about whether to put the bauble back because it's a redraw, but it's also 1 extra delve for Tassica, and so that's why they're probably considering keeping it here.
Yeah.
Because it's your only threat early. So you want to brainstorm, bauble, fetch, whatever, and you've got quite a few cards in there.
All right, and we are off to the races. Thundering Falls to start us off with. Pretty much it feels like you'll keep a land on top.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking, well, we pass that.
Yeah.
Fetch, Inquisition. Beautiful. Now we get to know what's in hand.
Yay! I love it when we do this.
All right, Kaido, Flooded Strand, Tassiga, Brainstorm, Expressive Iteration.
Sure. So we did put the bauble away.
This Kaido's quite greedy.
Bit greedy with only the Tassiger. I suppose you're hoping that between the Brainstorm and the EI, you'll be able to fill the graveyard up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But just Flooded Strand pass.
Okay. So imagine we'll see Undercity Sewers here, unless they draw like a counterspell or something.
Yeah.
Likely to just see Undercity Sewers and then next turn AI.
I think more, obviously not in Vi's deck because she's in Mardu, but I think more people need to play Stifle.
Sure.
I want to destroy your
Moonshadow?
Moonshadow resolves.
It's already maker. 2 standard cards. So back.
Here we go again. Moonshadow and Marauding Mako return. It is so surprising to me that a card like Marauding Mako, that's kind of as unassuming as it is, like makes it into a deck in Highlander.
Yeah.
Just, 1 mana, 1/1, put a +1/+1 counter on it whenever you discard a card. It doesn't seem.
I mean, it's a tale as old as time. It's just a new variant of Delver, a new variant of Wild Mikado.
Yeah.
You just want a 1 mana threat that either kills your opponent straight away, like Mikado is at 3 straight away, or it grows enough to be able to kill your opponent within 2 or 3 turns.
Yeah.
So I think just because it's 1 mana, that's why it's seeing play, not necessarily because you think it's going to grow to a 5.
Yeah.
If this thing could deal 5 points of damage, that's an insane goblin guy for today's day.
Yeah.
Without any downside.
Yeah. Undercity Sewers surveilled a fetch into the bin, which again feels risky unless a card in hand is already a land or you're hoping to hit one off of this EI.
Yeah. I think we're wanting to get a fetch so we can play this Tassiga. I think that's the thing here.
Sure.
If we hit a fetch here, we'll have with the AI and the fetch land enough to play the
Which is why I'm surprised that we
You needed the extra card. Didn't
yeah, okay, so you still need the extra.
3, 4, 5. And then
Difficult decision to have to make then.
it is, yeah.
And it's going to be a Moonshadow.
Haven't drawn
Moonshadow
one
to
yet.
exile.
We have drawn Underground Sea, play the Moonshadow, and then we'll just cast this Tassiga next turn. Okay, nice. There's the bauble. We've drawn it again. You can't get rid of it.
Look, every now and again, you just shuffle your bauble back to the top and it's fine.
Yeah. Liking my spot here, but we've just got to keep putting pressure on.
Yeah. You can open face see everything as well. Like you can see the Tassiger, you can see the Kaito.
Yeah.
Where does Vi go from here?
Well, I like killing the Moonshadow if possible.
Yeah.
Can we exile it or something? It gets Kaido off the table.
Yeah.
And then you've just got to deal with this Tasiger, and
And then you'll be okay.
you're feeling pretty good. Bloodstone just nice for bingo. Attack. Fetch. Okay, it's coming for 2. Down to
Come across for
17.
2 menace.
17, 18. The scrubbiest of lands.
Who do you find in the scrublands?
JD.
Low hanging fruit.
There's the moose. Oh, this
Moose
is
time.
not looking good.
Well, Moose as well now makes Tasiger a little bit worse, right? Like Raymond going ahead to put a bunch of cards into exile is going to get Ketchamos that much closer
Yeah.
to imminent activation. Apologies for the quality here, folks. We're having a little bit of a
Technical issue.
technical issue. Your vision's better than ours right now.
Okay, so we're just going to guess what the cards are. No idea what was drawn.
Might be a drown in the lot.
It's Force of Will.
Force of-
And... yeah. Tough time for Raymond.
Mm-hmm.
This Ketchamos.
Yeah. Look, something like Tasiger seems fantastic up until the moment that your opponent plays their Ketchamos, and you're like, oh, well, if I exile 5 cards, you only need 3 more until you have Lifelink Indestructible Menace.
So many keywords.
It's a lot
Something that
of
draws you a lot of
keywords.
cards for something that can't die. Why does it need Menace and Life?
Yeah. These new gods, back in my day, our gods were a bit more resilient.
They did nothing.
They were just a bit more resilient. They had a bit more pizzazz.
Once again, stuck on one red source.
One red source
I
yet
don't know that
again.
it's relevant, but yeah, just noticing that these Grixis decks are so lean, so low on
Yeah.
the floor that sometimes their mana base doesn't line up.
And also only on 3 lands still.
Yeah.
Looking
I'm not
at
sure if we've lost. No, just thinking. Very still. Both players are very still. That
I was
like a bit of lag.
they've frozen a couple times, like deep in thought, and I go like, did we lose them?
Is it my brain or is
Yeah.
it the stream? No, they're just thinking.
Quantum Riddler is going to be the go, just drawing a single card. That feels a little bit desperate.
Yeah.
That is I am missing pieces that I desperately need.
Missing land drops.
And I'm refusing to cast this Tasiger in the face of your Ketchamos is also what that feels like.
Yeah, not looking good here.
Because you could ostensibly exile your whole graveyard in order to cast the Tasiger.
Yeah.
But-
Hey, we need to get pressure out there.
But also that means like that card that the Quantum Riddler drew, not a land. So really difficult. You could lightning bolt. Oh, so it's just the Faithless Looting just there on the bottom again.
Yep. So grow this Mako, possibly grow the Moon Shadow.
Yep.
These shitters becoming hitters. Moving up the corporate ladder.
What is it? Hitting goals,
Meeting KPIs.
meeting KPIs, percentages.
Whatever else happens in the corporate ladder, I wouldn't know.
Business. What's like in the Lego movie, like the little Unikitty when she's like, business, numbers. Is this working? Yes. Yippee! It was an anime. It looks like that was an animate dead that just went into. Yes, it is an animate dead that went into the graveyard.
Okay, so what are we thinking here?
By possibly deciding. Raymond looks like he's actively making a decision.
Yeah. Okay.
And we say, nope, go ahead. You can continue to do whatever it is you're doing.
Yeah, a lot of thinking in this matchup, and
I mean,
Just
Grixis,
lost
I find, like, while it's like a very dominant deck, it's a deck that I find like you can definitely play it incorrectly.
Oh yeah.
A Johnny modern card spotted.
This one's not pointable, is it?
No, it's not. Good card though.
Yeah, I just assume all the MH3's threats are pointed at this
Yeah,
point,
yeah,
but It'll get there eventually.
It makes sense to think that. So Force of Will pitching the Kaito to counter the Ajani.
Finally, that Kaido's come in handy.
Yeah. Well, that
5
feels
turns later, 6 turns.
not great.
Oh no. Yeah.
That feels not where you want to be right now. Pitching your Kaito to a Force of Will just doesn't feel quite like the spot you want to be in. And this is going to be a swing for 6.
Yeah. Yeah, that feels
Swing
like
for
going
7?
in. We dropped to 9, so 7.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And a Caracas. How's that?
Oy,
Tasiga
oy,
looking?
oy. Tassiger looking terrible.
Tasiga's
Down
got to
the
be on
face
a
of this.
Bouncing castle, jumping castle.
Ooh, the legendary bouncy castle. How does it work? I play my legendary, you put it in your hand. Gloom Lake Verge. And a
There's the
Barrogoy.
I know. We needed this one on turn 3. But better late than never.
He's finally here.
Excellent threat. Dodges Caracas. Buys you back your life. Okay.
As long
Not
as Vi
quite
doesn't
finished.
have a way to deal with it. Because
Yep.
that's going to be a pretty chunky Barrogoy right
Yeah.
now. Because we've certainly got land, instant, artifact,
Creature.
creature. No interest. So it's like a 5 toughness already?
6, 7.
6, 7? Jeez.
Unbelievable. What they've done to us. What they've done to our language these years. I love it.
Well, what they
Keep going.
don't teach you is that language is fake and it's not real.
I was taught that. I was taught that when I had to learn 2 languages at once.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, none of this is real. It's all just approximations.
None of this makes sense. Yeah. Very good. Well, now we're really hoping that we have a way to deal with the Barrogoy, because if we head back to Raymond and he hits a land, we can also just slam that Quantum Riddler and draw 2.
Finally designed cards for 1v1 format, and I am so
Barrogoy does so much. Considering how lopsided this battlefield was 1 turn ago,
Yeah,
Barrogoy has like slowed it right down.
really good.
So we have swords or prismatic ending, something of that nature.
Having a look at what
So
might...
get lost, maybe? No.
No get lost.
Swords to play shadows.
There's a swords that we could
Holy Heat
use.
doesn't do it anymore, it's a 6 it.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's too big.
I guess you could exile one of the types with Ketchumos,
Yeah.
possibly. You try and team up that way. Deadpool does it.
Deadpool would be awesome.
Deadpool Caracas is nice,
Oh, jeez Louise.
considering the puppy pool you were talking about earlier. I got a second way to do it.
Yeah,
The Deadpool jumping castle.
I'd love Deadpool right now.
Is
Deadpool switch text boxes with your Lurgoyf.
so coming in.
Coming in with the Moon Shadow, which is a 4/4 menace right now.
Yeah, right. So maybe we have like Unholy Heat or something that you want to team up. Deal 1 damage to the Moon Shadow, 3 to the other one. Maybe that's what I can see happening here.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it is a free letter.
Yeah, and there is an Unholy Heat in there.
So it needs to be 2 damage to the Moon Shadow. It's a 2/2 at the moment.
It's really
Yeah,
That still works though.
interesting spot, like interesting decision spot to make, because like attacking the Moon Shadow into a Barrogoyf is very like, I have something.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
reads, it incredibly reads, I have something.
Yep. Just takes the damage.
Down to
Makes sense.
5.
You're all in on this Barrogoyf surviving. So,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Vi might not have anything, but know that. But know that, like, you need this thing to survive. So this is a free attack for me.
Yeah.
If this Ketchumos is online, you can block and bounce it
Yeah.
to stop the life gain.
Very true.
So dismember this Barrogoyf. So it's going to be a 1-2 with a drown in the lock. And we're going to red blast.
And
the
we're gonna
drown.
red blast the drown.
Excellent.
This is a great exchange.
Okay. So you're getting
Really
one life.
awesome.
Lose that Paraguay, which was your last hope.
Moon shadows on both sides tick down. Or tick up, depending on which direction you're looking at it.
I'm not even sure what we're hoping to draw here, really.
What, sorry?
I'm not sure what we're hoping to draw from the Grixis side.
Yeah.
What are we wanting to draw here?
I'll be honest with you, I couldn't say. Maybe the Pyroglaive, maybe not even the price, because the price could kill you very easily.
Yeah.
Maybe a Pyroglaive now.
Yeah, Paragraph's a nice one. Just so
But this
many
just-
angles of attack. Ketramos is going to take over eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Caracas still dealing with Tassica without even doing anything.
Yeah.
So you can't just, not looking good.
Show me a Deadpool and this game is over. Let's count up.
Rage, maybe?
Oh gosh.
3 mana.
Would love a Flage.
It could also be something crap like Anji's Ravager or something.
Yeah. Bombardiers as well.
Flashback looting.
Ah.
So trigger Ketramos, trigger Moonshot.
Yep.
Tapping 2 instead. Casting
Evora.
Evora, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Now that's a card that needs to be
Pointed.
brought up.
Too powerful.
Evora. Insatiable Air. This is a legendary vampire warrior with trample. Whenever she enters or deals combat damage to a player, create a blood token. Whenever you discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter on Evora.
Brilliant from Vi to not have used Faithless Leading yet.
Yeah.
So you can get these counters. There's
Huge.
the Pyroglaive.
Hey,
There's the
what did I
Pyroglaive.
say? Pyroglaive.
Shoot yourself. Die in style.
Yeah. Target me. I actually don't hate. I like going out in style sometimes. I think it's fun and poetic. Pyroglaive me!
Rick and Morty
Burst in flames. What's like the Anakin Skywalker when he's like climbing out of the lava.
Hey, Joe.
So it looks like we've Pyroglaive targeted the Moon Shadows. It looks
I
like
don't
we
think there's another
targeted.
hit, really.
Yeah.
It's got Minache, so
Minache.
you need to deal with it.
The Ketramos also has Minache.
Ooh.
Blood token will be able to discard and start putting counters on the Evora.
She's got trample, so being on 1 life's relevant.
If Vi draws a Detective's Phoenix,
We've
mwah.
got so many outs, right? Again, we've got Flage, Deadpool.
Is she playing
Have we
actual
used Lightning
factual
Bolt?
Lightning Bolt?
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
sure if she's used it already, though. I know she used it in one of the games. It might have been last game. But I can't see the game.
Lightning Bolt, Flage, Detective's Phoenix,
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I don't know.
Block. Oh no, not blocking on the Moon Shadow.
No, because we just want to attack, right?
Yeah, sure.
So if we can just turn this Ketramos on. What is this 8 on the side? Is that for Ketramos?
I think we've just placed it.
So the playmat has 8 +1/+1 counters.
The playmat has 8 +1/+1 counters on it. There's a trigger that someone is being reminded of.
So close. But just have to see the line.
Yeah. Well, and Vi is very good at sitting, looking at a board, and then going, I'm going to win.
You're dead.
You're
We've
dead.
worked it out.
Here's
We've
how.
ran all the numbers.
Thought sneeze? No, we're not going to do it. Tense standoff. And this is a critical game as well. This is round 4. We're heading into rounds 5 and 6, and 4 now should be lost
Yeah.
for our top 8 today.
How does she keep getting away with it?
She can't keep getting away with
How
it.
does she keep doing it?
She'll get to have a nice lunch break, relax for a bit, take a load off, let everyone else battle it out.
Walk around scoffing at everyone else's bad plays and bad deck building.
I wouldn't have done that.
Oh,
Tap.
imagine a slow roll lightning bolt.
Oh
after all this.
gosh. That would actually be so unbelievably BM.
Yeah, it would.
I don't
Which is well within her range.
tap for 3 flash. And that is going to do it. Vi is going to take down
That's it.
the win.
Well
She
played.
is 4-0 going into round 5. Feels like she's going to have a nice little break. Slurp some Monster. I was going to say get some coffee, but it's going to be Monster, and I know that for a fact. Huge congratulations to Vi. Raymond's still live, though. There's
Yep.
still 2 more rounds and a chance to clinch top 8. A reminder that our winner of the Open Series event will be invited to the end of year tournament royale, which is invite only. The 8 players that win throughout the year, 8, and then the top 8 points players will also qualify. So you don't need to win, but it never hurts to win. We'll be back soon with round 5.